Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Senator Lindsey Graham, United States Senator of South Carolina, to present the National Leadership Award to Mr. Fred Zeidman, member of the JINSA Board of Directors.
I'm from the federal government here to help you. So just be patient, Fred. Sorry I was late. It's been a crazy week. Would you agree last week? An observation about the man I'm about to honor here tonight, and you had the good judgment to honor. When I was first running for Congress in 1994, I'm the first Republican to win the 3rd Congressional District in South Carolina since 1877. Long dry spell. Strom Thurmond actually knew that guy. I didn't know him, but so in 2002, I'm the first new senator in South Carolina in 38 years. I was born the year before Senator Thurmond was elected, so we change senators every 50 years whether we need to or not, so I'm glad to be here. About Fred. So I get the nomination in a very competitive Republican primary for Congress. And I got this message that a guy from APAC wants to see me. I said, I've got insurance. I don't need to meet anybody from an insurance company. That shows you what I knew. So I met Fred early on in my political life. I can't tell you how many times I've been to his home or to the city. And like many of you here, you've made it a life work to make sure that those of us who are Republican and Democrat who support Israel, that you have our back. This organization is more relevant than any time since I've been here. The Mideast is going through transitions. All I can say to our friends in Israel, hang in there. To President Trump, thank you very much for being a reliable partner. Hey, Ron. So Israel's surrounded by chaos, and the one true North Star is the United States and U.S.-Israel relationship. I say that without animosity toward Palestinians. It's not that I'm against reasonable hopes and dreams of the Palestinian people. I'm against those in the Palestinian community who want to drive Israel into the sea. It's not that I'm against having good neighbors. I just want good neighbors to act like good neighbors. When it comes to Syria, I want the people who dismembered Syria to pay a price. Have you heard of the Golan Heights? Have you ever been to the Golan Heights? Who would Israel give it back to? Of the 3 choices, Russia's number 1. Russia, Iran, or Assad. So the stakes are high for the U.S.-Israel relationship and for the region. But here at home, there's been a few people through the arc of time who've understood the importance of this relationship. The people who want to destroy Israel want to destroy you too. Commonality. We believe in the rule of law, not the mob rule. On the Israeli Supreme Court, there's an Arab. Arabs are in the Knesset. People can choose their leaders in Israel. If you don't believe me, they change governments like every 15 minutes in Israel. So Bibi stood the test of time, which is amazing. If Israel's anything, it's a vibrant democracy where people can criticize each other. If you spend 5 minutes in Israel, you know that. So we have so much in common enemies and common values. But the one thing that I appreciate about you is appreciating those in the United States who have gotten it for a very long time. Fred has been my friend for a very long time. The Zeidman family has been there for me and people like me on both sides of the aisle. So it is only fitting and proper that an organization like JINSA dedicated to the right outcomes for Israel and the world at large, that you would pick two people to honor tonight. And I've been here before honored by you, and it meant a lot to me. Mike Pompeo's a rock star. As long as he's around, President Trump's getting some really good advice. As to my friend Fred, you've been in the fight for a very, very long time, in the forefront. President Bush understood that when it came to the Holocaust Museum board, you need to be there. I remember walking through Yad Vashem with Fred and John McCain. He flew all the way over to give us a tour. There's nobody that I know who's been more consistent over time as an American citizen, understanding the value of the U.S.-Israel relationship, and above all else, he's been my friend through some of the difficult times that I've created for myself. This is a good man, and it is my pleasure and my honor to introduce to you Fred Zeidman.